StaticTokyo-san, bye!
So, to keep this video shorter, I'm going to speed by the beginning section. AccuAir is a VTubing agency, and this guy is the CEO. It's important for later, trust me. And they decided to hire a new group of talents for season 2, you know, as a normal VTubing agency does, and it takes a big, significant turn. Yeah, so word gets out that they hired a minor, which is a complete betrayal of their own terms when you even try to fill out an application form. They then respond to the whole situation by stating the following. At AccuAir, we are dedicated to facilitating opportunities for individuals to pursue their dreams and career paths under the most favorable conditions, leveraging their talents and implementing appropriate measures to protect them. We wish to use this communication to inform our prospective audience of our unwavering commitment to enhancing transparency and ensuring the protection of minors, including both our talents and viewers. With this statement, we wish to inform you of our strict prohibition on the creation of dissemination of explicit content or fan art related to Nofi, as she is identified as a minor in the majority of jurisdictions worldwide. Our decision to include Nofi as a part of our talent roster arises from her prior involvement in the performing arts within her previous career. Coupled with her fervent pursuit of a career akin to acting, renders it incumbent upon us to assert that refusing an opportunity based solely on age constitutes an unduly harsh, inequitable, and unjust decision.
What did he say?
Nigga. No. Age does constitute, whatever. Our team has conducted a comprehensive evaluation of Nofi's talents, and this assessment has been further reviewed in consultation with her parents and relevant personnels. My bad. We have unanimously agreed that Nofi possesses remarkable abilities that render her eminently suitable for a career in the performing arts. With the full support and consent of her parents, we firmly believe that this decision is in her best interest, affording her the opportunity to learn and gain valuable experience as an actress should she choose to continue on this career path. We sincerely hope that you appreciate our unwavering commitment to helping individuals fulfill their dreams while ensuring the utmost protection for Nofi and her journey. Thank you for understanding and support. This obviously got a lot of backlash because, you know, they hired a minor in an industry that is mainly 18 plus. Off rip, just having a kid in the mix in this industry already invites a lot of creeps, and now you just gave her age a big ass spotlight, and that's just gonna attract the wrong people. You feel me? And after this announcement, most of the other season 2 members went radio silent, legit dead, crickets. We heard nothing from them, to the point that debuts got pushed back, which led to many believing that other talents just left the agency due to the very odd work situation. Now, from September 30th to October 1st is when the Avengers fucking assembled, my nigga. Like, a bunch of statements came out from damn near every talent in Gen 2, and even some talents from prior gens. And in the description, I will provide every single statement in a file that you guys can read for yourselves, since reading through all of them verbatim will take a while. But there's a bunch of common themes among all of these statements, which is pointing their fingers at the fortune using with a motherfucker named Jason. This nigga Jason is just not it. You'll see by when I list all the shit that he done. So let's start off with the first thing. Yeah, he threatened to sue all of the talents if they didn't do what he wanted to do. For example, in Athy's case, even if she did comply to what he was wanting her to do, which was basically not to talk, she still had the chance of getting sued anyway, since she wasn't in the position to make any requests, which is like, what the fuck? Like, what am I supposed to do? If I talk, I get sued. If I don't talk, I could possibly get sued. It's like, bro, what the hell is wrong with you? In Bunny's case, she didn't want to be in AccuAir anymore, which is rightfully so. And the way that they tried to get her back in was threatening her by pressing charges for damages. Now, they really only did this to try to get her into an even shittier contract with very low wages, which is fucked up, And of course she was like, oh no, and then got out anyway. And right now, I will say this before anything, as of recording this video, nothing has happened to any of these people legally, as I know for right now. If something does happen, I'll probably update y'all. I don't know. In Moto's case, she wanted out because she was being harassed by her peers, and she even reported it to Jason, the CEO. He instead took the side of the harassers, kicked her out of the Discord, and threatened legal action if she said anything about the harassment.
Is this nigga serious or what?
She did, in fact, say something about the harassment. And Nofi, who is the minor in question, was scared of a lawsuit because she was already in a very tough spot financially anyways.
Huh?
A majority of talents didn't even know they were going to be working with a minor before they signed the contract. While Nofi was told that everyone in the group was going to be made aware of her age before signing any contract. Which wasn't the case. A lot of the talents in their statement either realized they were working with a kid when the company posted about it on Twitter, or when they spoke to Nofi directly. Which is just unprofessional. It's already unprofessional to hire a kid when it completely goes against your own guidelines, but not to even notify your other talents is just straight wrong. Especially when one of the talents you hired had a history of doing non-safe for work content and having adult humor. It just doesn't add up. Next thing, we learn he isn't a good person. We probably already figured out he isn't a good person from the previous points, but if I'm being completely blunt, he's just a dickhead. He discriminated and stereotyped Bunny because he wanted the fact that she was British to be her selling point and tried to get her to like change her accent and stuff. And when he was called out on this, all the talents tried to come together to get him to apologize. Since he couldn't, since he felt like he did nothing wrong, him, the talent, and the help of ChatGPT had to work together to write an apology to Bunny, which is just fucked up. He also likes to bash on other corporations and other VTubers, even finding a joke about doxing humorous.
You weird, buddy. You're weird.
Jason used whatever he could to try and have power over these people, which he already had in a sense since he was the fucking CEO. But you went as far as to threaten Matthew's career as a nurse, used the death of Bunny's father to get her to sign a contract faster, signed Nofi around the same time she was struggling with money and has been hospitalized for her first suicide attempt, which she even stated in her statement, saying that she took the opportunity to help support her and her family. So as you can see, this man is an absolute scumbag, and if you haven't labeled him as such, what are you doing? In basically every statement at some point, they stated how uncomfy it was to be around him. Every time they would talk in a group call, he wanted to be in it, to the point he would even be on the call when he's sleeping. He wouldn't get any work done due to him constantly just wanting to play games with the talents instead of, you know, doing like CEO shit. And when the talent told this nigga that they wanted to have girl talk, he would make a joke saying, "Oh, so you're assuming my gender?" Or "I'm just gonna get a sex change." Like some very freaky shit. Like, bro, they don't want to be around you, my guy. Like, get the hint. It even got to the point where some of the talent made themselves look offline. So he doesn't see when they're on. Like, it got that bad. He also would do this thing where he would exchange valuable information for a game of Overwatch with him. It's like, "Oh, you want to know this about your work? Oh, you got to play Overwatch with me." Like, what type of shit is that? Even when he was supposed to be discussing actual work, he would end up focusing on just hanging out instead of getting shit done. Even one time, he quote-unquote cornered someone into talking, discussing about her debut, and instead told her how she couldn't have a boyfriend yet. Or at least she should hold off on having a boyfriend for like a year.
Is this nigga serious?
Due to him wanting to play Overwatch all day, this ended up with a lot of shit just not being done. Things like asset, art, animation, music video, even the trailers for debut got delayed or were done at the very last minute. He also didn't really pay them. It seems like at least 4 of the statements have a complaint about the poor payment, where the payment was just trashy or they did not get paid at all. Which, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how corporate VTubing works payment-wise, but that doesn't seem good, like, at all. But honestly, this whole situation was just a complete shit show. I'm happy that Akio Air is basically destroyed now, and as a result, even the talent saying GG's in the chat. My heart goes out to all the talent and the innocent staff that was involved in all this bullshit, and I wish them all the best in their future. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe and like, because a lot of people don't do that. Hit the notification bell since I do stream here on YouTube. If you have the means and want to help me out financially, I have a Patreon and a donation links in the description. All the revenue goes straight back into the channel, and it will be greatly appreciated. I also have a Twitch in the description where I do more chill low-key streams, so you could probably like catch me there sometime. And yeah, that's all from me. In conclusion, all my homies hate Accio Air. Peace.
Give me that drip, ho.